Hello guys and welcome to Mr. Suggester, and in this video we are going to talk about cameras. So to talk on that I have my friend Harsha Bhatt, who is a great filmmaker and also a photographer based out of Bangalore. So today we'll speak about, like, this topic will be about DSLR cameras and mirrorless cameras. So Harsha, can you introduce yourself to our audience?
Thank you for having me, Gajanan. My name is Harsha. I'm from Bangalore, India. From last 4 years, I am this industry, photography, filmmaking, and documentary filmmaking. I have been worked with a lot of great filmmakers and wildlife filmmakers. Still, I'm working with them. It's my pleasure to work with them. And from last 4 years, I use from basic camera to cinema camera, so that my opinion, I have very good knowledge about camera. I'll happy to share with you guys. Please ask me, Gajanan.
Yeah. So basically, my first question to you will be, I am a beginner in the photography. So which will be the better photo, camera, like DSLR camera or mirrorless camera, and what will be the difference between these two cameras? So that is my first question to you.
Nowadays, as per my observation, people are not only looking for only photography purpose, for Instagram purpose. They want to start their own YouTube channel. I
Yeah.
have seen a lot of guys have started a new channel. The n number of YouTubers are there in YouTube. I think it's better to you plan for video also. It should be
Okay.
used for both photo and video purpose, so that
Hmm.
you can use your photos for Instagram and you can record your videos for YouTube. There will be a
Yeah.
two uses from one single camera.
Yeah.
If I have to differentiate DSLR and mirrorless in a technical and a basic concept, I'll share my screen and I'll explain you. As you can see, there is a door. The slightly bended door is there. It's the
Yeah.
same as like your house main door. When you open
Hmm.
your house main door, the light will come to your room. Okay.
Yeah.
When you close your door, the light will not come to your room. That's a
Yeah.
simple concept of a DSLR camera. In
Okay.
mirrorless camera, there will be a static or static sensor or display. As you can see,
Hmm.
it's a sensor.
Okay.
There is no door in mirrorless camera. Okay, when light
Okay.
hits to your sensor, I mean, when you capture a photo, the light
Hmm.
should hit your sensor. It will
Okay.
directly display into your back display or back
Oh,
screen.
okay.
It's
Hmm.
a
Okay.
very basic concept. Hope you understand this.
Yeah, I got that. So basically, in the beginning, you said that people
Yeah,
must go with like video also, like for YouTube. You said that people must
yeah,
buy camera that should have good video recording capability also. So from
yes.
these two cameras, which will be the good for videography also? Can you tell about that?
Okay. I think now you got the basic understanding of the DSLR and mirrorless.
Yeah.
Then you should go for a mirrorless for a video and photo both
Hmm.
purpose. Okay.
Okay.
There will be a very high speed recording and there will be a no lag in between the video recording in mirrorless.
Hmm.
Okay, I highly recommend mirrorless camera are new and trendy and they have very good technology.
Okay.
There is a lot of sensor inbuilt and I'll
Yeah.
highly recommend mirrorless cameras for beginners also.
Okay. My next question will be like, what are some basic settings and modes that a photographer should be using in mirrorless or DSLR cameras?
For personal use, I will mainly capture some scenery or portraits or something for Instagram, I think.
Yeah.
If you come to video part, you will be recording your own YouTube channel videos for vlogging or
Hmm.
tutorial videos or some explanatory, whatever it may be.
Hmm.
It's better to capture in mirrorless. There will be a simple understanding of settings. There will be a no complication in that. If you Google it or if you take an YouTube tutorials, you will easily get to know about the settings.
Okay.
In DSLR, it will be very tricky to understand the video settings and photo settings.
Hmm.
So if you go for mirrorless, you'll get
Yeah.
an easy understanding of the settings.
Okay.
I think it's
So
not possible to break down all the settings in this podcast. We'll need
yeah, we can
more
make
time.
a separate. I think we can make a
Yes,
separate video on that. Yeah, right. Yeah.
yes, we should. Yeah,
So can you
yeah,
tell me some latest advancements in or trends in DSLR and mirrorless camera technology?
yeah. The main technology, the camera brands are doing a lot of R&D is stabilization.
Hmm.
There will be a no like
Yeah.
shaky footages in all DSLR and mirrorless. Mirrorless camera have using a lot of great technologies to minimize the shaky footages. They have very
Okay.
good stabilization. I think
Hmm.
stabilization is the main key technology adaptation nowadays in both
Okay.
cameras.
Okay.
Apart from that, they were using a lot of sensors. As you can see in your phone, also you have a Snapdragon processor. A lot of
Hmm.
processor will be there.
Yeah.
Nowadays, camera brands are using a lot of those kind of processor
Hmm.
in their camera. It's ultimately um, lead to great footages.
Okay.
That's a technological advancement I'm seeing nowadays.
Yeah. So basically, nowadays there are more people coming into the vlogging category of YouTube channels. So, and for vlogging, you know that you need to be catching the camera for a long time. So I need to know which will be the heaviest, like in both this mirrorless and DSLR camera, which will be more heavy carry.
Obviously, DSLR will be heavy. As you can see,
Okay.
as I mentioned, there will be a doors and a lot of heavy technology inside that. As you
Hmm.
can see here in the simple picture,
Yeah.
DSLR will be very heavy. It's very heavy
Oh,
to
yeah,
carry.
yeah, yeah. Hmm.
Mirrorless will be very small and thick and thin and compact. It will
Yeah, yeah,
be
it's very
very
compact.
easy to carry and you can record easily in a mirrorless. You
Okay.
can see here, yeah. And also, I am having this Sony A6400. It's a
Okay.
mirrorless camera. It's
Oh,
a flagship model of this Sony's A Alpha series.
okay.
Yeah, this,
Yeah,
yeah,
I think it's a good camera you have.
yeah. Here it is. Yeah.
So I wanted to know about some common mistakes or
Hmm.
misconception that beginners have when using DSLR or mirrorless cameras, and how we can avoid those common mistakes.
Yes, many people only look at the price points. Okay, when they plan for buying a new camera, they'll
Hmm.
simply go to Canon or Nikon or Sony, and they'll
Yeah.
check the prices. The mirrorless will be very high, and the DSLR will be very less price.
Hmm.
Then they'll decide to go with DSLRs. I think it's a very wrong misconception, and there is a lack of knowledge. In that part, and we should bridge that gap uh,
Yeah.
with the audience, right? I'll
Okay.
recommend go with a mirrorless camera. There are some
Can you suggest
entry level
some like
mirrorless. Yeah, sure.
yeah, suggest from
If you
Amazon
come
itself,
to
like
and yeah, you will see there is a Canon M50 is there. It's a
one
mirrorless
minute,
camera. It's a great
one
camera.
minute.
Yeah.
I'll take 1 minute. Yeah. Now you can tell. Camera was in between, like the screens were
Okay,
in between.
no problem.
Yeah. Now
Okay.
you can tell.
Yeah, Canon M50 is there. It's a very
Okay.
great entry-level mirrorless camera. It's a
Hmm.
great sensor, and you can see very wide, big screen is there, and you
Yeah.
can. It's a very compact camera.
Okay.
You can use it for your vlogging purpose and YouTube
Okay.
purpose for every purpose. Even you can use for your client purpose. If you have a good, very knowledge and creative skills, then you can,
Hmm.
it doesn't matter, gear doesn't matter, there's a
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
saying that
That's
gear, yeah, that's why you can use it for any purpose. I'll highly recommend this one, Canon M50.
so.
Other
This will be
than
on a
that,
so this will be on our first list, first camera that you
yes,
recommend. So, so
yes,
suggest me
yeah,
like four more cameras also, like four or three,
yeah, sure.
anything you can. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Sony, if you come to Sony series, it will be
Hmm.
a bit costlier, but you will get a lot of advancement in technology. Like I
Yeah.
use this Sony A6 for this same model. As you can see, it's a
Okay.
70,000 for a body, I think. Yeah. only
Okay.
camera body, but it's have a great there's a lot of sensor is there, like it can capture your eyes and lot of details it will capture, and also
Okay.
it shoots in 4K. It's a
Hmm.
great to for your professional purpose and also your personal purpose also.
Okay.
You can see these are these features of this camera, and it's very compact, you know. Here even I am holding this camera in one hand, and
Yeah,
it's,
it
you
looks
can
very
see,
compact. Yeah.
yeah, it's very compact, you
Uh,
know. Even I
is
think
it
it's
heavy?
smaller than your. No, no,
Is
no,
it
no,
heavy
no.
or no?
It's very light. Yeah. If
Okay.
you go to the specification part, you'll get to know the exact weight of this camera.
Yeah.
It's very light, you know.
Like
Weight
I think the
178 gram, you know,
okay.
178
So
gram.
the previous camera that you showed, like it's heavier than that, or like it's lighter than the previous camera
Uh,
that you showed, like
this
59,000
Canon
rupees camera
M50,
you
right?
showed. Yeah.
I don't
Oh yeah.
know exact weight of this camera, but it's very light. I have used it before with one of my clients,
Hmm.
please. Yeah, it's 500 grams with
Okay.
lens, I think. Yeah, it will
Oh.
be a very.
Okay.
You
Okay.
can see this Sony is very lightweight camera.
Yeah. I think this is bit budget friendly. This camera, Canon, like
Budget friendly.
60,000. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I think it's better to invest another 20 or 30,000 for your
Yeah.
better quality of the picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are all mirrorless cameras that you're suggesting, no?
Yes, all are the mirrorless. Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Suggest.
there is no it doesn't make any sense to me to go with the DSLR cameras in 2023.
Okay.
You
Why
know,
so? Like.
Uh, even AI technology is evolving so much. It's
Hmm.
not possible to adopt AI technologies in DSLR cameras, but
Hmm.
mirrorless cameras will have AI technologies in future. I'm pretty sure about that.
Okay.
Soon we will see a lot of AIs in cameras.
Okay.
That's why you should go for mirrorless, so that you will, before it launching, you will get to know
Yeah,
about
will be a
the nice
hands-on
features.
experience on that cameras.
Yes,
Hmm. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, like, suggest me like now you suggested some two, no? Like, I need again more two cameras that you may be
Okay,
suggesting
okay,
in that
okay.
category.
If you
Yeah.
Another camera is in Sony Alpha ZV1. You can see
Okay.
here.
Hmm.
It's a very it's mainly for vlogging purpose.
Okay.
So I don't think it's a good use for your
Photography.
professional purpose. No, no,
Okay.
professional purpose. Like
Professional
if you are doing for your client project, I don't think it's possible, but you can manage. No issues in that.
Hmm. For the beginner level, we can manage like.
Beginner level, you'll get to know about the camera features, you know,
Hmm.
as we mentioned before.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
better to go with this Sony Alpha Z1, ZV1. And
Okay.
Panasonic have a very good range in mirrorless cameras.
Hmm.
Panasonic Lumix
I think it's
G7 is a
very
great camera.
less compared to the two cameras that you suggested. Like it's like for just
Yeah,
40,000. No? Yeah.
yes, but there is a point is in this price range, because
Hmm.
it comes with macro compact sorry, micro third sensor, you know,
Okay.
the sensor which I mentioned earlier, the
Hmm.
sensor will be very less smaller size in Panasonic range.
Okay.
That's the main point in Panasonic series.
Okay.
But macro third camera sensors have
Hmm.
very good quality of the picture,
Okay.
but they won't be capture the wider part of the area.
Okay.
That's
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
I hope you get my point
Yeah. Yeah. I got that.
about this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Nikon have same as I mentioned Canon M50. Nikon have their
Hmm.
own Z50. You know, the
Okay.
Z50 is also very compact and very budget friendly mirrorless camera.
Okay.
So in my
Is this like
opinion, Z50
is
has
this
very
like
good
better than
option.
the so is this like better than the four options that you suggested? Because the price is bit expensive when I see here. It's like 93,990. And the other
Yes.
cameras that you suggested were within like 80,000 range, like 70 to 50,
Yeah.
30 to 70 range.
Yeah. But you can see they have mentioned that there is a lens is coming with this camera,
Oh,
50
okay.
to 250 mm.
Okay, okay.
There
We
is
are getting
no
a
need
lens with
for
that.
that lens. I think it's
Okay.
only for body. It will comes around. Oh, wait a second. I'll just check with. Okay, a Nikon Z50 body. Okay, you can see Nikon Z50 for 67,000 for only for body. Only for body.
Oh, okay,
You
okay.
have
That's
to
I got
purchase mirrorless
extra
lens.
prescription.
Especially, I forgot to mention that you should use only mirrorless
Lens.
lenses for mirrorless body. You
Okay,
can,
okay.
it's not possible to use directly to your DSLR lens to a mirrorless camera.
Oh, okay.
But
So when,
you'll get a lot of adapters, like a camera lens
hmm.
adapters for attaching the DSLR camera lenses to mirrorless camera body. You can see
So can
you'll
you
get
show some
around,
like show some adapters like
sure.
yeah.
DSLR to mirrorless. If you type in Amazon mirror adapter,
Hmm.
you'll get to see around mm, for you'll get
So like many people may have like want to adapt like change their cameras to mirrorless camera, but they again need to invest in new lens for
lenses.
mirrorless. So oh
No,
yeah,
no,
so
no,
this will be
you
the better
no
option
need.
for them. This is the better option for them
Yeah.
to use adapter
Yes.
for that purpose, I think.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With 10 to maximum, you'll get 10,000, you'll get adapters for any
Okay.
camera, like a Sony to Canon, Canon to Sony. There is a lot of options.
So so
Yeah,
we need to purchase the brand specific. Like for the Sony camera, we need to purchase like there will be like brand
Sony
specific to that
adapters.
adapters. Yeah. So we can use like
No. There is lot of third-party providers for adapters. Like Vertex
hmm,
is a very good brand in
okay.
third-party camera
Hmm.
accessories. I
Okay.
highly recommend Vertex. Like I don't know how to spell this, Gajanan. Voltrox or something.
Yeah. No problem. Like, no problem. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you'll go with
Yeah.
these party adapters for your budget-friendly adapters,
Okay.
and you just go with these mm, budget-friendly mirrorless cameras. Like it'll complete with this Nikon Z50,
Okay.
and okay, okay. This is the Nikon Z50 with uh, 16 to 50 kit lens. Kit
Okay.
lens means this is the basic lens. It's
Hmm.
the best for 16 means 16 wide and
Okay.
50 zoom.
Zoom.
Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
it's best to use for vlogging purpose. When you do vlogging, you'll be recording your
Doing a
wider
big
range.
wider range. Yeah.
Yes, it's best to go for 16 to 15 lens with this Nikon Z50 body. Nikon have very good sensor and processor,
Hmm.
and in a budget, it's a best.
Camera.
Nikon Z.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'll you'll be looking very professional if you're holding a Nikon Z50 compared to Canon M50.
Yeah.
Okay, let me categorize these mirrorless cameras in a budget as per
Okay.
budget.
Yeah. You please
Uh,
share me these links also so that I can provide it in the
sure.
description and the comment section, pinned comment as well, so that
Sure.
our viewers can also purchase from those links directly.
So I'll definitely share with you.
Yeah.
And first, in my opinion,
Hmm.
first I'll recommend Sony A6400,
Okay.
Sony A6400, Sony A6400 with kit lens 16 to 15
Okay.
mm. This is
So
my
this will be your
first
first
recommendation.
recommended.
Yes.
Mhm.
And the second one is Nikon Z50 with 16 to 50 mm kit lens.
Okay.
Second one. And third is Canon M50. This is my
Okay.
third option, third recommendation.
Hmm.
Canon M50. It's my third recommendation. And fourth
Okay.
one, you can go with Panasonic
Yeah, the one
Lumix
you suggest.
G7.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
Lumix
this one. Yeah.
G7. It's my fourth
Okay.
recommendation. Yeah. First one is
Okay.
Sony, and second one is
Hmm.
Nikon. The third
Yeah.
one is Canon M50, and fourth one is Lumix G7.
Okay.
Yeah, these
So,
are very good for beginners, YouTubers, Instagram photographers, travelers,
hmm,
everyone.
yeah. So, like, my last question to you will be, photography can be expensive for photography can be expensive for profession to start. So, how can photographers make an informed decision about investing in camera gear without breaking the bank?
It's very tricky question. Nowadays, one side people want to chase the trend. In another side, people want to save the money at the same point. It's
Hmm.
not possible in the same time, in my opinion. Anyway, I think it's best to go with these basic cameras because you are
Hmm.
not going for full professional videography or photography, and you want to earn it all your money from these skills. I think
Yeah.
it's not possible in nowadays. Many
Yeah.
people are doing, but in my opinion, it's not lucrative business because of lot of
Hmm.
competition and things. And
Okay.
also in photography, if you are going a professional way, it's very hard to uh, do savings because every year there is no new technologies coming, new camera gears are coming.
Hmm.
You should have to update your camera gears, and it's
Yeah. Yeah.
very expensive hobby, you can say.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's best to go with a decent budget-friendly mirrorless cameras. If you
That you
invest
suggested.
around 60 to 70,000 for your hobby purpose, I think it's
Hmm.
best to use for your professional use also and personal use also.
These were some of my questions, and I think you have
Yeah,
cleared my doubts related to mirrorless camera and DSLR camera. And thank you for suggesting these four cameras. I'll be suggesting these cameras. I will be sharing these links in the description and the pinned comment as well, so that all people can. It will be helpful for people to directly visit the sites and purchase if they want to purchase these cameras. So thank you for joining in this podcast. So in next video, we'll bring some other things also as well, some other more questions about
definitely.
photography because it's a vast field and we can cover a lot of topics that people may having a doubt. So if you have any doubt related to cameras or any photography, just pin down your comment and the question in the comment, and we will definitely cover it in the next video. So thank you for watching this video. So meet you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Vijay. Bye bye.
Bye.